We now return to KRON 4's NASCAR Live with your host, Gary Radnick.
All right, welcome back to Sonoma, everybody. We have a really fun show planned for you. Some nice little bits ahead. We're going to talk to one of the drivers in seconds. Mr. Hooten runs the show, I guess, unless Steve Page is here. Is that accurate?
Steve Page runs the show. I'm just kind of helping him a little bit.
Because I've known Steve for a long time. But so you say yes, sir, to Steve?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I say yes, sir, to you.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, real quick though, just do you have to encourage the drivers to be so courteous?
No, they're genuine people, just like everybody else, and they want to present themselves well. They're down home folks.
All right, fair enough. Let's take a peek here. Brad Keselowski. All right, Brad, you have not fared well here at this course, but you're one of the best guys going. Everybody, oh, Keselowski's personality. This course has eaten you up so far. I think your highest finish is 10th. Right?
Yep. Probably not my best track. But we're hoping to change that this weekend. You know, I've been here 4 or 5 times in the past and had some decent runs, but not quite the finishes we wanted to have. But
why is this so tough?
It's, you know, Sonoma's just one of the toughest tracks of the year. It takes so many different things to run well here. It's never been a place we've put a lot of focus on, I think, as a team. And then you take going out west in the middle of a really, you know, tough swing of races for us in the sport. It's easy to allow your focuses to be shifted towards other tracks.
But some guys avoid it, right? Avoid this race.
Well, you can't skip the race. You have to come here from a point standpoint, but you can coast through it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They don't put 100%.
Yeah.
You won in Vegas this year.
I did, yes.
You like Vegas?
I do like Vegas a lot. I won twice there.
Yeah.
So that was a good weekend. But, you know, Sonoma's the track, and what it takes to be successful here is so much different than what it is at so many other places we go to. And to want to really invest in that is to take away from other parts of your program that are kind of counterintuitive to being able to run for a championship.
I want to share this. Before we started, we got talking about doing interviews and obligations, and you said, correct me if I'm wrong, hey, I drive a car for a living. I feel damn lucky to be doing this. Huh?
Yeah, I'm very fortunate. You know, it's a privilege to be a race car driver. There's a lot of tougher jobs out there in the world, but you know, it's I don't know how to say it. It's a privilege. I drive a race car. I go fast. I turn in circles. I can't believe I get paid for it.
How old were you when you said, hey, I like doing this?
I can't ever remember an age where I didn't like doing it, because you know, I grew up with my dad driving a race car. Getting to be around with him was a lot of fun, and I was always kind of the smart out kid that thought I could do it better when I grew up. And I know that drove him crazy, so when I had my opportunity, I was bound to succeed, you know, to be damned with anything else.
Winning #1 priority for you this weekend?
Oh, absolutely. Anything other than winning really doesn't mean much.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, young man. Good luck.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Thanks for having us on.
Our pleasure. Yeah, Keselowski was a 2012 Sprint Cup Series champion. Alongside, again, Mr. Hooten for a couple more minutes. Let's start with the popularity of the sport. Where do you stand right now? There was a surge, you know, a few years ago where all of a sudden, my gosh, NASCAR was passing up some of the, quote, major sports. Where are you now?
I think we're still growing. We're not growing as fast, but I think that could be said for any sport. And we've got a tremendously loyal fan base. So everything is very positive, and we've made adjustments as we've gone to ensure that growth.
The aggressive nature of the driving, we touched on it a little bit before, but you know, you get on ESPN Sports Center if you have a little pushing and shoving. You're aware of that.
Are you talking about in basketball or what?
I'll get to basketball in a second.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, the drivers are very aggressive. They're competitive. They compete at the highest level, and contact is to be expected.
Yeah, and that's just it. Boys will be boys?
Boys have at it.
All right. I want to ask you just one more before I let you go. Mr. Hooten, of course, from North Carolina. big basketball fan. Roy Williams in some heat right now for giving grades to players who didn't attend classes. Can you offer your insights?
I think I'll stay away from that because I've got to go back home.
Yeah, no, basketball's king there. Huh?
It's very popular along with NASCAR Sprint Cup Series racing.
All right, Mr. Hooten, we're going to have some fun here. Vallejo's Jeff Gordon is a 5-time champion here in Sonoma. Here's something to make you smile.